What's up, guys? This is Kyle from Wax Museum, back with another eBay lot here. It's all in this box here, and I had to write it on the top so I wouldn't forget. But I got this for $20.28 shipped. So 9 of those dollars were shipping. So that goes to show you, unfortunately, when you don't list your items well, you're going to eat most of it in shipping if it's a lot. Okay, so let's see what all we have here. They did package it well. I mean, I appreciate that. Okay. You see, we'll get to this in a moment. This is really the only reason why I bought the lot, and I was hoping they were sealed, and it looks like they might be. And if they weren't, I mean, they never claimed that they were, so I'm not going to go back and return it or anything because of that. But let's see what we got here. Let's go through the other stuff first. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with these. These are from the Ted Williams Card Company, which I actually had Tony, who founded the company. I had him on my show not too long ago, and you've seen him on the YouTube channel, so that is kind of cool. So here's an example of some of the cards that they put out, which they're nice looking cards, and the surface on them is a little different. Let's see if I can show you here. Little different surface, so... And that actually seems like that would take an autograph pretty well. But anyway, that was not the main reason why I bought this lot. So let's get that out of the way for now. So here are some of the cards that were included. Of course, we've got, looks like a factory sealed set of front row Converse Grandmama cards. I'm guessing that's 1 through 7 because this one's number 7. Probably won't be opening that. Probably will keep that as is because I'm sure the singles are worth next to nothing. So I'll just keep that sealed. It's packaged really well for what it is. For the lot not being listed all that great. It's packaged pretty well. Okay. So here, this is one of the better cards of the lot. This is a George Mikan refractor they did these in 1996. Pretty nice looking card. So that was part of the NBA at 50 of all of that stuff. So I'll probably keep that one for the PC. I've been keeping most of the NBA at 50 stuff. This card is junk. Or worthless, I should say. Not junk. It's a nice looking card, but not worth anything. We've got an early Dumars, not his rookie. His rookie's in 86. But, well, I was going to say it's in pretty good shape. Just kidding. Look at that bottom right corner, smashed. So some of this stuff, not worth a whole lot. Now, these, actually all of that stuff, I'll talk about that in a little bit. So here, we've got some more from that same set there with the, which would be 87 Fleer. We've got Dominique. We've got a couple Lame Beers, which these, at first, quick glance here, moving them in the light, they look fine. McHale looks fine. Chris Mullin looks fine. Okay. Now these, if they were the actual rookies, then I would be really excited about them. I'm still going to collect them either way, but these are the reprints from 1996 as well. And some of them, they're hard to tell, especially if you're looking at auction pictures. I should say they're actually pretty easy because like this Bill Walton here, the original was a 74 Topps. If you flip it over, for one thing, the color's not the same on the back. 74 Topps had like a cardboard backing, a cardboard looking backing as well. But let's say, if they're reprinting a card that had a white back, so that might be a little more challenging. You just got to look down here. Reprinted by the Topps Company, 1996, reprint 47 of 50. And while I'm showing you that, I might as well talk real quick about the term reprint. Technically, the term reprint is only something that is printed by the original manufacturer or somebody that has the rights to that card. So when you see all of these cards on eBay that say reprint that someone's making at their house, those are counterfeits. Those are not reprints. Technically, they are different, which I don't know. Maybe that's just a technicality. Maybe it's not a big deal, but... It could be because there are people that collect legitimate reprints. So here we have Dolph Schayes and Bill Sharman. They were 57 Topps. DeBusschere when they reprinted those, because this was 69 Topps, you might remember those were originally tall. So they kind of shrunk them down to a normal card size. We got a David Robinson because they couldn't do the iconic one because they didn't make it. This was Topps that did this set, so they just had to go revert back to the earliest one, but this is still a reprint. And then Billy Cunningham, same thing as the DeBuscher. Okay, here is what I really bought this lot for. So those of you that are watching, thank you. If you're watching just for this, thanks for sticking around up to this point. So, they're opened. Silly me, right? I thought that maybe we could go Kobe hunting and that these would be sealed. They sure looked sealed in the listing. They were kind of fanned out like that. Anyway, let's say if they weren't sealed, here's what we're looking at. I was really excited because it's Series 2, and Kobe was one of the rookies included in Series 2 that year. This is a retail pack. There were some acetate. There was an acetate insert that was exclusive to hobby and one that was exclusive to retail. And even then, it doesn't sell extremely well. There it is. The fly width, that was exclusive to retail. And technically, we could get an Autographics 1 in 72 packs. Now, I doubt if they're open that they were going to leave an Autographics in there, but who knows. So anyway, let's see what we got here. Not quite the same thing, right? We've got John Wallace, rookie. Eric Dampier, rookie. James Scott. So this is another thing. There were coach cards in this set. As back when that was still more of a thing, but they were starting to phase it out around that time. But hoops, you still got some. This is actually part of the base set, even though it kind of looks like an insert. Larry Johnson, Jim McIlvain, Clyde Drexler, once again, base set. John Calipari, right? That might sound familiar to some of you, but there are probably some people that didn't know that he coached in the pros. Wasn't all that successful. Lorenzen Wright, rest in peace. He is no longer with us. All right. And Barkley, I'm not going to read every name off. Oh, look, someone we just got in the last pack, right? Vernon Maxwell, another Barkley. Jerry Stackhouse, man, they were big on Jerry Stackhouse. He was a brand ambassador at one point. And this last pack here. Del Harris, recent Hall of Fame inductee. Dave Cowens. Some people don't know he was a coach too. In addition to being a Celtic great, he was a coach. And then George Karl. All right, so the joke was on me there. Actually, I mean, they didn't intentionally try to deceive anyone, and I guess some of these cards were probably pictured, but I didn't know that these packs had already been opened. So there you have it. I want you to see the good and the bad. I still think this is a decent lot. It's probably not worth $20, but at the same time, that was kind of like opening a blaster, and there was the anticipation. So I want you to see the good and the bad. Remember, there are new episodes of the podcast that come out every Thursday, and as always, thank you for watching.